Welcome back to my EA Sports College Football 27 Arkansas Razorbacks Dynasty. This is Game 3 of the season against the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, and it's also our first SEC conference game to open the season. At least it's at home, but the Georgia Bulldogs are going to be tough. And I told my guys, you got to play even harder than you did last week if you want to get a victory. Woo Pig Sooie!
A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorbacks Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Arkansas's offense will be first on the attack. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy. Sutton Smith, transfer out of Memphis, churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. The run inside. It's Smith. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
And they swarm him under. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Looking down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Georgia's offense will now get its first chance with the football. A matchup that we're going to lock in on, left side of the line, and whether they can keep this edge rusher at bay. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give to Frazier. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in with one hand.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Here comes the offense on second down. Right back to him on the ground. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Bulldogs are facing third and inches. Looking to throw for it. Plucks it out of the air. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. New set of downs after the completion. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Frazier. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. He makes a catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown Bulldogs! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Wiley. Taking it the other way. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Fitted in the window for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the New Mexico Lobos. And it's the Sooners. Looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. And now over to your game in Fayetteville. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Hauls it in. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're on inside. It's Frazier. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Frazier again. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the 2nd straight play. The Dogs will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Dogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, defense, but I think with this running back as well, he is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second.
He's going for it all. Upstairs, he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To throw, it's Stockton. Complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Snags it, and he's open. He's at the... and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Smith with the grab over the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The Razorbacks take their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look
intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.